Paramahamsa Nityananda, a rare living incarnation, is named among the world's 100 most spiritually influential personalities today. Paramahamsa Nityananda has been placed alongside Dalai Lama, Nelson Mandela, Oprah Winfrey, Paulo Coelho and others by Mind, Body, Spirit, the world's top esoteric magazine from Watkins, London's oldest and largest bookstore. A yogi by birth, he has been expressing his power of enlightenment since birth. He has authored more than 500 books in Tamil and English. Translations of these books are available in 26 languages in Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam, Hindi, Sanskrit, Gujarati, Oriya, Bengali, Marathi, French, Malay, Polish, Portuguese, Italian, German, Danish, Spanish, Russian and Chinese. He is also an exemplary speaker with over 10,000 hours of profound life solutions through his discourses. Social services such as Annadan, free medical care, free educational services with ashrams, schools, temples, hospitals established in more than 140 places around the world, offering exceptional services. A powerful spiritual healer who has healed millions of people of diseases from migraine to cancer. A Kriya Yogi who has formulated Kriyas for physical health and mental well-being, benefiting thousands. A living master who offers practical solutions for our everyday problems. He is the founder and spiritual head of Nityananda Dhyanapitham, a spiritual powerhouse who has revived the sacred Vedic tradition by establishing Vedic temples in places like Los Angeles, San Jose, Seattle, Toronto, Ohio, Oklahoma, Phoenix, St. Louis, Malaysia, Brazil, Paris, Guadeloupe, Dallas, New York, New Jersey, Atlanta, Calgary, Vancouver, Singapore, and places in India like Bengaluru, Hyderabad, Tiruvannamalai. A spiritual guru for 10 million followers, an incarnation who transmits the highest spiritual energy through initiation, a contemporary yogi who has revived the Vedic science of yoga worldwide through thousands of yoga centers, an adept in Ashtamahasiddhis, mystical yogic powers, who has effortlessly awakened the Kundalini of thousands and graced them with spiritual powers, a dynamic young guru who is an inspiration for thousands of youngsters, India's most watched spiritual guru online, a beacon of spiritual light who has triumphed over the forces of religious terrorism and political persecution. Paramahamsa Nityananda is an eternal Kalpataru, blessing the world with the boons of material abundance and spiritual enlightenment.
वन्दे पापविनाशक्तं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतं नित्यमुक्तं निर्विकल्पं ध्यानलोकप्रदीपकं वन्दे शान्तमयं बन्धं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतम् आनन्दगन्धसञ्चारं सर्वोपाधिविनिर्मुक्तं वन्दे ज्ञानालयं नाथं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतम्.
The first question today is from Nyan Raipura from Mumbai, India. He's writing Nityanandam, Guruji, it has happened with me several times that while doing some work or meeting some person, I feel as if I'm exactly replaying something I have done in a past life. But then I feel it is not possible because life is continuously changing. Even if I have known that person in a past life, it cannot be the same event. Is it really possible that we can replay certain events of our past lives in our current life?
Yan Raipuria, your experience is not a lie, but it is not completely true. Understand, when you came across certain people, places, emotion, some frequency marks are made in you. Highest frequency, middle frequency, lowest frequency. It's almost like in the post office, they will dovehole the letters. Each of your experience, you also dovehole. Like perfect experience of Mooladhara, perfect experience of Swadhisthana, a perfect experience of Manipuraga, Agnya. Like that, you dovehole your experiences. Second time, in the next birth, if the same doveholing happens, it may not be same person, it may not be same place, but even if one part of the experience is same, means just the place is same, or the mood is same, or the person is same, even if one component of that experience is a repetition, I am explaining very clearly. Let me give you a clear example. For example, perfect experience of fear. You are in a forest, dark night, a tiger is chasing. In these three, in the next birth, even if one component repeats, and if the fear experience happens, see, even in one component repeating can create fear experience, just dark night. And some other sound, when that fear experience repeats, when the experience gets doveholed into the same hole, even if one component is same, you feel like a replay is happening. Understand? This is the way deja vu experience happens. All the Western claims like a deja vu is a complete replay is wrong. It is not complete replay. Same way, like some of the atheists and materialists claim that there is no such thing as deja vu experience. That is also wrong. You need to know the whole science. Whole science of deja vu experience. When you have doveholed certain experience into certain chakra, in the next Janma, even if one component of that experience is there and the same doveholing happens, you experience deja vu. And one more example.
Just an hour's drive from Bangalore, Asia's fastest growing city, is a unique space of healing, meditation and rejuvenation. Welcome to Nityananda Dhyanapitham. Experience soothing healing energies under the ancient wish-fulfilling banyan tree in the presence of divinity. Enjoy the unique anti-aging formula of the original Siddha Healing Spa with the 21-foot energized healing lingam and healing pool, the Vaidya Sarovar. Connect directly to God in the vibrant silence of Nityanandeshwara Temple. Savor the delicious Sattvic food served free at all times. Best of all, get a glimpse of authentic spiritual life at the daily morning satsang, worship, yoga and meditation sessions with Paramahamsa Nityananda. Rediscover yourself at Nityananda Dhyanapitham, the ultimate spiritual lifestyle destination. Nityananda Dhyanapitham, Nityananda Nagar, Bidadi, Bengaluru, 97422-03311.
Welcome to Inner Awakening, the most powerful personal transformation retreat you could ever experience. In just 21 days, thousands are already experiencing the shortest route to constantly high energy levels, visible anti-aging, healing of chronic diseases, fulfilling relationships, and higher states of consciousness. What is the secret behind this transformation?
Kundalini means the inner potential energy. Once it is awakened, opens the different doors for the conscious experience in you. I can say which is a master key for all extraordinary spiritual experiences.
This extraordinary program is conducted personally by Paramahamsa Nityananda in the vibrant atmosphere of Nityananda Dhyanapitham Ashram. Open yourself to the benefits of Nitya Yoga and practical meditation. Experience physical and mental healing. Discover simple ways to handle life with success. Above all, enjoy individual darshan and blessings from Paramahamsa Nityananda every day. Take 21 days for yourself and carry home the transformation of a lifetime.
You are having the same dark night, but your experience is not getting classified as fear, like you are having romance. That will not bring deja vu, because it is going to be classified as Muladhara. At least one component of the past experience should be there. Second, this experience also should be classified into the same chakra, same energy center. When these two matches, you experience deja vu. So, Gyan Raipuriya, what you are going through is neither wrong nor completely right. One good thing, when you have this kind of experiences, you will start questioning about the reality. See, when I had the enlightenment experience at the age of 12, first thing I tried to do was, I tried to touch the rock I was sitting to see, verify whether it's a solid material or is it like a air, very porous, thin matter. Because the first thing happened to me was, I felt the whole thing is made out of same stuff. Stuff out of which our dreams are made. Stuff out of which the trees are made. Stuff out of which the temple was made. Stuff out of which Arunachala was made. Stuff out of which my body was made. Everything looked same. See, for example, when I take this healing stick, I know the different components, this amethyst ball, the crystal, and the wooden piece connecting. I know the difference. And the silver beading. I know the difference. But when it comes to wooden piece, inside wooden piece, I don't know the difference. I feel, oh, wood means same. This inch, this end of the wood and this end of the wood is same. That much only is my perception. But if you give it to somebody who carves wood, who knows much about wood, he will be able to make difference between this corner and this corner. There may be some technical difference, but from my side, I feel no, this much only. Wood is wood, same. At that moment, how I am not able to differentiate one edge, another edge of the wood. I felt the whole thing is same. I felt the whole universe is same. But if you ask the experts, they'll say, no, stone is a stone, plant is a plant, dream is a dream. Even inside dream there are millions of things. House is a house, temple is a temple. They will give 1,001 example. But in me, I could see the whole. The whole was just one and the same. These extraordinary mystical experiences like deja vu will make you question the very basis of reality. I tell you, unless you question very basis of reality, life is poor. Poverty in life is not questioning the reality. Person who neither questions nor learns to questioning is poor. Poverty has nothing to do with money. Poverty has nothing to do with influence. It has something to do with your ability to question the reality. World is suffering with too much of spiritual poverty. I tell you, blessed are those who can question the reality, who can really question the reality. Gyan Raipuriya, God is sending you the messages. These experiences of deja vu is a direct experience from your inner consciousness, the very source, God Himself. So question the reality. Next.
क्या आप स्वयं एक अवतार पुरुष से अपने जीवन में दिव्य मार्गदर्शन चाहते हैं? प्रस्तुत करते हैं अवतार पुरुष से वार्ता।
Nityananda here.
परमहंस नित्यानंदा संसार को एक और अतुल्य और अनोखी भेंट दे रहे हैं।
You got practically everything and too much for a phone call.
अब वो लाइव किसी के भी प्रश्नों का उत्तर स्वयं देंगे।
That's great. No, you ask anything you want in your life. Ask me any boon you want.
8 से प्रारंभ। कुछ सौभाग्यशाली लोग जो 080 2727 9999 पर फोन करेंगे, वो स्वयं स्वामी जी से बात कर सकते हैं। लाइव देखें NTV पर ntv.nityananda.org।
The Ingenious Program, a field of all possibilities. The children in the Ingenious Program are directly under the guidance of enlightened Master Paramahamsa Nityananda. Nityananda is an incarnation and exudes the knowledge of conflict-free living. He states that enlightenment is our birthright. What an incredible gift for your child, a once-in-a-lifetime privilege to live and thrive in the energy field of all possibilities and give enlightenment to your child. Where every child can become a genius. Learning can unveil the genius in every child, provided it stimulates higher-order thinking skills, positive self-esteem, teamwork, and an internal locus of control. Research has proven that holistic teaching methodologies paired with meditation stimulate whole brain functioning and result in self-directed, spontaneous, and creative lifelong learners. An enriched environment. When young children have an enriched environment conducive to early learning in life, they have higher IQ, cognitive intelligence, EQ, social emotional intelligence, and SQ, spiritual intelligence. These early experiences are critical for the development of the child. Peer pressure and destructive social conditioning can take its toll on the child. It can create negative thought patterns and destructive behaviors unless these enriching experiences are provided. An enriched environment includes whole brain activities which stimulate the utilization of both sides of the brain. The right brain is responsible for creativity, intuition, spontaneity, quantum memory, learning in a flash, and computer-like calculations. The left side of the brain is responsible for inner linear thinking and analysis. When both sides of the brain are integrated, performance is optimal. Brain yoga. Brain yoga activates the ability to balance the right and the left brain. This helps open the sixth sense. Children are given activities to balance both sides of the body simultaneously, using distinctive postures that stimulate both sides. The neurological brain patterns move from beta to alpha, increasing alertness and attention. Quantum memory. Quantum memory is a constant downloading of information without interference of the mind. Observation skills are directly related to memory skills. Reading without interference of the mind, reading at quantum speed, will lead to quantum memory without the mind getting in the way. Creative and performing arts. Dance, drama, music, sculpting, and design offered in the Ingenious program provide kinesthetic motor stimulation to engage the brainwave patterns, resulting in expanded creativity and resourcefulness. Sattvic food. Children are given the benefit of fresh sattvic food prepared to the standards according to the ancient Vedic lifestyle. The food is fresh, with fruits and vegetables. Vegetarian food creates radiant health in the body. Vedic cultural arts. Sanskrit chanting stimulates the brain to produce full brain coherence, developing clearer perception and integrated thinking. Chanting also promotes inner silence and improves the attention span. Meditation and expanded awareness. Meditation instills a deep silence in the child, resulting in deeper, richer perception and clarity in thinking. Ingenious produces the next step in evolution, a mature human being who functions at a higher state of consciousness. Expanded awareness provides the platform for a vision of all abilities of life, perfect health, prosperity, and life without conflict. What more could you ask for your child?
If I can just teach this one science to the kids, I will have millions of enlightened beings. Second question.
The next question is from Mark Schwartz from USA. He's asking, Beloved Swamiji, I am the CEO of a startup company. I am playing in a high competitive business environment, but I am highly inspired personally by your teachings. I would like to live and radiate enlightenment in corporate life as well. In this respect, I would like to ask you, how do we focus an entire organization on a higher purpose and embed such virtues as generosity and selflessness into everyday interactions, evaluations, and reward systems?
Mark, first thing, knowing fear and greed is neither wrong nor right. Please understand. The purpose of life is expansion. Purpose of life is being a high achiever. Self-actualization leads to self-realization. For self-actualization, you may need to use fear and greed. But for self-realization, you need to drop fear and greed. Here, when you know, the moment you actualize yourself, you are going to realize yourself also. The moment you use the fear and greed, you are going to drop it also. You will not be bound by it. In every relationship, in every decision making, in every interaction, in every evolution, remember this one thing. If somebody is able to come to his peak only by fear or greed, use that. I tell you, even if you feel you are not able to do the peak performance, high achiever, without dangling fear and greed in front of your own eyes, dangle it. Till certain level, human beings cannot run without fear and greed. till that level, use fear and greed, dangle the carrot of fear and greed, run and make people run using fear and greed, nothing wrong. But know it very clearly, once you are able to be in peak performance as a high achiever without the fear and greed, drop it. Now you are free from fear and greed, but you are expected to be continuously be a high achiever. Being a high achiever constantly is the goal, is the life, is the purpose. In the beginning, you may need to do using fear and greed on you and on others. Whether you or others have to be high achievers. If you are not able to be a high achiever, still only fear and greed makes you as a high achiever in the initial level, don't worry, use it. At one time you may become free from food and thirst, but now you may need food and water. Use. At one time you may be free from fear and greed, but now you need it for the peak performance. Use it, it's okay. But know very clearly, at one day you need to be liberated from it. When you are able to be constantly a high achiever without fear and greed, you are enlightened. When you are able to lead a group of people, being a high achiever without fear and greed, you have created a Sangha. The way you did this from one person to a group of people is Dharma. That's all. If you achieved the state of living in a peak performance, high achiever, without fear and greed to fuel you, you are a Buddha. And if you create a group of people who are high achievers in peak performance, without the fear and greed, you created Sangha. And the way you created the Sangha is Dharma. Every successful company, Fortune 500 company, has a core Sangha. Whether you know it or not, at certain level, the Sangha has evolved. At least 10 people have actualized themselves and helped the other person to actualize them. Unless, otherwise, at least few people evolve to the level of a Sangha, no successful venture is possible. Mark, your organization should evolve at least one Sangha, as I am saying. The higher purpose, selflessness, all this happens only when you are a peak high achiever. When there is a peak performance. Till you be a high achiever, all these words have no meaning. Just have no meaning. They don't have any meaning. Till then, all interactions, evolutions, evaluations, rewards, everything is just a word. So I tell you, first be a high achiever, even if you have to use fear and greed on you and on others. Then learn how to be in the peak performance, how to be a high achiever without using fear and greed as a constant fuel. That's it. Next. I know the modern day youth is really suffering. Humanity has never faced this crisis. I have created a 1-year program where you can study the spiritual truths.
Nitya Yoga practices to create healthy body, spiritual discourses to develop mental health, meditations that help balance emotions, kriyas to break mental patterns that create suffering, opportunity to express leadership qualities, techniques that improve creative skills. Learn to break all self-limiting barriers to achieve your dreams. Ananda Yogam.
I am providing a platform for you to think, meditate, contemplate, and decide about your future. I am giving you 1 year free food, shelter, clothes, above all the spiritual education and intelligence and intuition to take decision about your future.
Every participant is taught the Vedic truths to live life as it leads in a nurturing ambience, along with inspirational spiritual education that helps bring out the best and achieve one's highest potential.
Youth across the world can come and spend a year in Ananda Yogam to work on you, to discover your future, to discover your destiny or recreate your destiny. I'll open my house for you for 1 year completely free. Come and stay here, discover and recreate your destiny.
Interviews at Nityananda Dhyanapitham, Nityananda Nagar, Bidadi, Bengaluru, 97422 03311.
The next question is from Sriram from Hyderabad, who's asking Swamiji, is there any special kriya to work only for Idagala Pingala Nadis? What exactly happens if the Kundalini energy goes through the Idagala Pingala Nadi?
Sri Ram, there are special kriyas. I will initiate you all into that kriyas. I am also working on not only Idagala and Pingala, all the 24 nadis. Special kriyas to awaken all the 24 nadis. He is asking what happens if Kundalini energy goes through Idagala and Pingala nadi. Basically, when the Kundalini energy goes through the Idagala nadi, Idagala is the left side, all the feminine dimension of you is awakened, like poetry, romance, love, the artistic dimension of you, compassion, the liquid dimensions of you, the fluid dimensions of you is awakened. When the energy goes through the Pingala, all the masculine dimensions, assertiveness, contributing and being powerful, all the masculine dimensions of you gets awakened. When both are beautifully awakened, you live a complete life. You live a complete life. Idagala or Pingala, you live complete life. Understand, all great decisions, high achieving decisions you make in your life, when the Pingala is functioning actively, when the Kundalini flows through the Pingala actively. When the Kundalini is not flowing through Pingala or Idagala, that is the moment you take all destructive decisions. You take decisions which gives you suffering. So understand, when a Kundalini goes through each nadi, you experience some of the highest fine spiritual qualities. I still remember one incident. Before beginning of this ashram, during my wandering, one person who came to see me in Tamil Nadu started visiting me few times. He was insisting that I should show him a ghost. Looks so ugly, no ghost want to see him. I tried to avoid saying, no, don't do this. You won't be able to handle. But that guy was insistent. No, I need to see. Finally, he started telling me one day, you tell you can't show. You don't have the capacity to show. Then I said, all right, next time when I see a ghost anywhere, I'll show you. Because usually the moment they see my breathing space will be different color for them. It will be like a golden. The moment they see my breathing space, they run away. Anyhow, we were going to one place. On the way, driver stopped the car for restroom. From the distance, I saw on a palm tree a ghost hanging. So I thought, all right, because this guy is insisting, I may show him. I was standing outside the car. It was a midnight on the highway road. Driver has gone for restroom. I called him out. He was there. I was in the front seat. I was standing outside, and he and his wife both were in the backside seat. He came out, and I told him, you are asking to see the ghost all the time. There is a ghost in one here. Do you really want to see? He said, yes, show. I said, you will not be able to handle. Listen, I am giving you last warning. Because you are constantly harassing me and abusing me, I have to budge. But you need to know, you won't be able to handle. It can be really destructive. But that fellow, so much of arrogance, I could see very clearly. The Idagala and Pingala both stopped working in him. He took one of the destructive decisions of his life. I have to see. Because on the way, in the car itself, he was harassing me left and right. Tell you can't show, you are a fake, this, that. I cannot get down and run from the car because he paid for the car. And I have to go to that place. I was supposed to attend some function, and this guy also has to reach there. It was such a harassment. Finally, he took one of the destructive decisions for his life. I told him, see, and I just touched him. He saw the ghost. And that fellow, that ghost, till I was seeing him, he was keeping quiet. The moment this guy was able to see him, that fellow said, come. That's it. And he jumped into the car and hugged his wife. No, I am not coming, I am married, I have a wife. But it's already too late. His whole nervous system was shattered. He's shaken. That shattering of the nervous system has reduced his very strength. I can very clearly remember even now, when that guy took the decision, I want to see, his Idagala and Pingala both stopped working. The Kundalini stopped going through both the nadis. Sri Ram, when Kundalini goes through both the nadis, you get all auspicious things. When Kundalini stops working through both the nadis, you get into the most inauspicious thing. So I'll give you the process. Maybe in the next regular satsangs, I'll give you techniques and methods to work on every nadi, not just Idagala and Pingala, all the 24 nadis. Let you all achieve, experience, live, express, radiate, share and explode in eternal bliss. Nityananda.
Nityananda Dhyanapitham, Nityananda Nagar, off Mysore Road, Bidadi, Bangalore, 562109. Contact 097422 03311. www.nityananda.org. www.youtube.com/Life Bliss Foundation.